I was told a couple of weeks ago that the momentum that Jalen Milroe had starting the season, going through the season, the Saints were in love with him as a player. So much so, it gets tricky because it's kind of like the chicken or the egg conversation. Because if he continued along the trajectory that he was having, then he probably, even if the Saints, let's say they still had the ninth pick, they probably wouldn't have been able to draft him because he probably would have been drafted a lot higher if he continued along that echelon, right? That's the mindset or the theory. But that they were in love with him, that they wanted to potentially draft him in the first round had he continued how he started the season. Think about that. He was on a trajectory where the Saints loved him so much as a prospect. The tape that he had put out season before and started the season this year, that they were like going to draft him round one. And then everything. Go ahead.
Like, did those last 4 or 5 games
expose
them? Like,
there it is.
Did they expose them, or because your grade changed that that drastically over a couple of games?
That's bad scouting, bro. That's bad scouting. Like, to me, if you loved him that much starting off, at the very least, that should tell me, if I'm putting my draft hat on, if I'm putting my scout hat on, that all that love and affection you have for him as a player, he should be no worse than the 40th overall pick, right? Like, if you loved him that much, that means that he should be at least the 40th pick. If you, who are these scouts? Like, who are the scouts? Who is making the decision to change the variance that greatly from wanting potentially to draft him in the first round, potentially a top 10 pick, to now, like, maybe we'll think about drafting him in round 3? What?